and welcome back to Trees and Turtles. My name's Imogen. In today's video, I'm talking about how to stop self-sabotaging when you get close to a goal or when you achieve a goal. If you are not already subscribed, be sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started. So something that I've often found, and it's been a big problem for me, and I've talked to other people, and I found that it's been a problem for them as well, is when I get really close to finishing a goal, or I actually finish a goal, I tend to self-sabotage, and I'll slow down, I'll put less effort into it, or, I'll just kind of half-arse it, weirdly. And sometimes that's because I'm tired and I've worked really hard and I'm burned out. But sometimes it's because I have a sense of low self-esteem and I, at some level, think I don't deserve to achieve this goal, or I don't deserve to achieve it to its fullest potential, okay? So I'm teaching you, I've learned how to address that mindset, and I'm teaching you that today. Did I say subscribe? Subscribe, follow me on Instagram, let's get started. The first thing that I want to say to you, and maybe you don't believe it, but I'm going to say it anyway because this messaging is important and I need to reinforce it. You deserve to achieve this goal, okay? You deserve more, genuinely. The whole reason you're pursuing this goal is because you want better for your life, okay? That's the whole point of productivity, of personal growth, of self-improvement. You deserve better in your life. Like, you genuinely deserve better. You deserve to improve your health, your financial stability. You deserve to travel more if that's what you want. You deserve to have more friends if that's what you want. You deserve to get that degree. You deserve to get that job, okay? You deserve all of these wonderful things in your life. Whatever your goal is, you deserve to achieve it. And that's the reason why you've pursued it, is because you want your life to be better. And you want your life to be better because you deserve better, genuinely, okay? And it might be difficult for you to believe it, but that's why I'm telling you, and that's why I'm making such a big deal out of it, and that's why I'm saying you deserve better a million times, because you deserve better. Like, you deserve to achieve this goal. You deserve to have that wonderful thing in your life. You deserve to improve your life incrementally, bit by bit by bit, until it's barely even recognizable from what it was before, until you are so happy and contented with your life, and you've put so much work in to get yourself to a place that you want to be, that you're so proud of yourself, and you don't even recognize your life from back when you were dissatisfied by it, okay? You deserve to have the future on your vision board, okay? And if you don't feel convinced of that yet, go back and watch that section again. All right, the next thing that I want to talk to you about is aim beyond the goal, okay? I am a huge proponent of aiming beyond the goal. Anytime I set a goal, I usually add some kind of like metric to it, like a number or something, and then I'll multiply it by like 110%, okay? And that will be my new goal. So I always aim slightly above where I want to be. So even if you self-sabotage, you're probably there already, if that makes sense. So like, if you've aimed at 110% and then you get to the last 10% and you self-sabotage and you fall short of your target, the good news is that you are already at your original 100%, if that makes sense. And yeah, you've self-sabotaged, but you've self-sabotaged in the sort of the buffer zone between your original goal and your bigger goal, okay? So aim beyond the goal. This will kind of trick your brain into actually achieving whatever it was you wanted to achieve. And even if you self-sabotage, it doesn't matter, because you were already there. Now, ideally, you wouldn't self-sabotage, but this is not a perfect world, so aim beyond the goal. Outsmart yourself. Tell your friends you do this so they can call you out, okay? If you self-sabotage in silence, this is counterproductive, okay? All of my friends, I mean, obviously, as you're aware, I like to yap. I have a whole YouTube channel, which is just me yapping, and somehow you guys put up with it. Anyway, but I tell all of my friends that I am a huge self-sabotaging individual, okay? And they are all immensely aware of this, and they will be so real with me. Like, I'll be talking about a goal, and I'll be like, oh, I'm a bit tired, and one of them will come back at me being like, you're self-sabotaging again, and I'll be like, God damn it, you're right. So tell your friends that you do this and get them to call you out. And you can do this, like, you can reciprocate as well, because sometimes I have friends who also do this. You know what they say, birds of a feather, I guess. But sometimes they'll be doing the same thing, and I'll be like, could you be self-sabotaging here? Because it seems to me like you are. And it's really useful to kind of hold each other accountable that way. And when you notice Make yourself not sabotage it, okay? I know that the urge is really strong because you think you don't deserve to achieve this goal, you think you don't deserve better, you think you don't deserve whatever it is that you've been chasing, but you do, okay? And I want you to push past that feeling, and I want you to push past your low self-esteem and your feelings of not being good enough. I want you to push past your imposter syndrome, push past that little voice in your head that says you don't deserve it, and I want you to say to that little voice, watch me, okay? Watch me get this thing that you say I don't deserve, okay? I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna have it anyway, I'm gonna achieve this anyway, okay? Because when we do that for ourselves, and whatever the goal is, maybe it's an academic thing, maybe it's like your brain is saying to you, oh, you don't deserve to do well on this module, you should slack off on this essay. And then you say back to your brain, well, maybe you think that I don't deserve to do well on this module, but I'm going to give it my best. I am going to give it my 110%. And whether I feel like I deserve it or not, I am going to do my level best to get it and to do well. Okay, so that kind of goal, really important. Obviously, just stuff that involves you directly. When you notice, make yourself not sabotage it. Push past that feeling. It's just a feeling, and it is lying to you. You do deserve it. And finally, I have a little piece of almost reverse psychology for you. Sometimes our imposter syndrome is so strong that we can't help it taking the wheel. And in that scenario, you can be a gleeful imposter. Now, what do I mean by being a gleeful imposter? I mean that whenever your brain says you're an imposter and you don't deserve it, you go back to your brain and you say, you're absolutely right. I am an imposter and I don't deserve it. And I am gonna do it anyway. And watch me be the most imposter the world has ever seen. And I am gonna like worm my way through this goal, and I am gonna do it like to an extent that I absolutely don't deserve. And watch me, I'm gonna be the best imposter ever. And I'm gonna get this thing that I don't deserve, and I don't care that you think I don't deserve it. I agree with you, but I'm gonna get it anyway, okay? Be the best imposter on the block. I believe in you, you have got this, okay? Which seems like a strange approach, but it has worked for me. Sometimes it has genuinely worked for me when nothing else has worked. Like, I will say to myself, yeah, I don't deserve this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So that's how to stop self-sabotaging when you get close to or achieve a goal. If you are not already subscribed, be sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram. I'll see you next time. All right, go and achieve your goals and ignore the saboteur in your head. Bye.